Om Bhurбhuvasвaham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam. So salam everyone. So in this video we continue our discussions on philosophy of our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai. And normally in the beginning, so let me remind you that in some of my videos I speak about stories about Sathya Sai, sweet memory, of course my personal memory, and sometimes we discuss philosophy, and I think it's also very important. And in this particular video, we're going to discuss very important, huge question, connection between God and creation. So in this video, it's not the question like relationship, connection between God and man, God and soul, but God and creation, world, this universe, cosmos. So this kind of question. And of course, as usually, I'll offer a couple of quotes from different divine discourses. And the first quote, that's Divine Discourse by Sri Sathya Sai, 1978. Well, then quote: if God is present in one human form, he is called Purna Avatar. And if he is present in the totality, he is referred to as creation. Man, looking at the world, considers it as a separate phenomenal entity, but in reality, it is divine. Well, as usually, huge. So let's see step by step. Well, first of all, different religions, different spiritual and esoteric traditions, both ancient and modern, they all describe supreme reality, God, in a different way. And confusion is that, sometimes, for example, it's a very common opinion that for example, Buddhism is religion without God. Or for example, Taoism or Jainism, especially Buddhism, religion without God. But actually, when we think about God, according to the Christian Bible and Srimad Bhagavatam, then we immediately can develop such a picture, such an image that God is a creator and God is supreme personality. God the Father, Yahweh, according to the Bible, and Vasudeva, Om Narayana, Shri Mahavishnu, according to Srimad Bhagavatam. But actually there are many other opinions about God, and it's not just somebody's opinions, because of intellect or mind, but different opinions according to the different mystical experiences of different founders of different religions or esoteric or religious groups. For example, in Vedanta philosophy, we have three major schools. Of course, there are much more schools for Vedanta philosophy, but three of them, normally we remember as the basic one. First is Advaita Vedanta, and the founder, great sage, Adi Shankara. The second one is Vishishta Advaita, and the founder is Ramanuja Acharya. The third one, Dvaita Vedanta philosophy, and the founder is Madhavacharya. And it's not the question that these three different sages, just, according to the certain thinking process, decided to speak or to describe supreme reality in a different way. I don't think that it's proper to say like this, but the point is that different sages, even sages, may experience, through the mystical experience, the supreme reality differently. Okay, why philosophy of Adi Shankaracharya is different from Ramanujacharya? It's not just because it's a kind of game of the concepts and ideas. No, it's a difference based on two different mystical experiences. Well, if described in a very simple way, let's imagine like Adi Shankara meditating somewhere and he's experiencing this supreme reality in a certain way. But let us imagine that like kind of, 3-4 centuries later, Ramanujacharya just also meditating and just experiencing through the mystical vision this supreme reality in slightly different ways. So it means all that different schools and esoteric, spiritual, religious, they come into being. They exist in a different way because different sages, different great masters of humanity, they experience that God in a different way. Of course, if we'll come back to the Buddhist philosophy, and sometimes people by mistake think that, Buddhism is a religion without God. But, actually, according to my understanding, Buddhism speaks about religion and God. It's about God. But just the point is that Buddhism is religious philosophy where God is impersonal consciousness. It's not supreme personality. That's the difference. Buddha consciousness, it's like luminous emptiness, but it's also God, but just not the same God, which is, we have as the habit when we read, let us say, Christian Bible or Srimad Bhagavatam. It's just different approach to the God. And also, in this actually quote from the Divine Discourse, Swami told that God is, if or when God is like present in one human form, it's like Purna avatars. So Purna avatar means complete divine incarnation. Historically, according to the Hindu philosophy, especially Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, some other sources as well, Krishna was the only one who was complete incarnation. Other incarnation, only like aspects of this Supreme Lord. According to other sources, even Rama Avatar was also Purna Avatar. But at the same time, Swami tells that if he, God, is just present just everywhere as totality, then it is creation. And this is a very interesting statement. Let me quote one more words of wisdom from our beloved Swami. That's Discourse, Divine Discourse 2004. Also quote from Swami. The creator and creation are not different from each other. So it means, very interesting. Well, normally when we observe this apartment or this wonderful city of Bangkok, at the moment I'm in Thailand, just outside of my window, and then we see like people, birds, whatever, this furniture, chair, lamp, computer, laptop, and then we start to divide, and we say that there are living beings, like human beings, animals, angels, etc. Maybe aliens, who knows. But also, another part of the world around us is just not living beings, just things like book, glasses, laptop, whatever, just buildings outside. They're not living. We can't say that they have soul. We can't speak about reincarnation of building or reincarnation of my glasses. Yeah. Okay. And there is no any evolution of consciousness for the glasses or for the buildings or whatever for the bottle with mineral water. Okay, but according to this approach, okay, let me quote again. This quote actually about oneness between God, Creator, and His creation. Okay, again, let's listen to the quote from Swami, Divine Discourse, 2004. Well, the Creator and creation are not different from each other. So it means, according to this approach, everything is consciousness. Everything is consciousness, and not just consciousness, but consciousness of the Lord God Himself. Because according to our, observation, opinion, our ignorance, basically it's our ignorance, we divide this creation into many different things, including good and bad. And today I'm happy, tomorrow who knows, maybe I'll be non-happy, the day after tomorrow again happy. Then book is thing, glass is not living entity, and then human beings, animals, angels, etc. They are living beings. So we divide everything because of ignorance. But the statement from Swami is that creation itself is divine, and creation itself is not different from Creator. So it means, can you imagine? It is possible actually to imagine if you practice meditation, if you are not practicing meditation, just all that, not more than mental philosophical ideas, but if you practice meditation, then through the eye of wisdom, jnana netra, eye of wisdom, that's actually from Swami, also terminology from Swami and from Bhagavad Gita. So jnana netra, eye of wisdom, then through that eye of wisdom, you can see light and living divine presence everywhere of the Lord. And it's a totally different picture of reality, including social life. So I remember back in the 90s when I was interpreting for them, translating for Swami during interviews, so with the Russian-speaking group. So it means personal meetings, Sathya Sai with the different groups of devotees from the Russian-speaking countries, couple of times he told us that, come on, this social reality, this social life, society, human society is also divine. It's like stage for the divine evolution, and itself is divine. Okay, after this kind of spiritual instruction from Sathya Sai in his interview room, I was in shock, because at that time for me, spirituality means I have to practice Kriya Yoga meditation, I have to practice whatever mantras, Gayatri mantra, but social life, it's like dirty, it's like illusion, it's like, worldly kind of things, I have to avoid it. But his message was that no, you have to able to see, you must be able to see divinity in everything, because everything, this world, including our social reality, it came out of Creator. So it means it's divine. And also that's quite interesting, that is, in different ancient scriptures and different religions, different esoteric schools, they offer different vision. And for example, if you study Christian Bible, then actually God is separate, it's not the same as creation. God, according to the Bible, He created world in space, time, human beings, animals, everything. He gave certain laws, certain dharma, okay, and normally people unfortunately can't keep this dharma, as we know. But actually, according to the Bible, God is slightly separate from creation, actually, yeah? And people who live here through prayer or through different prophets may connect with the God. But here is like next step, which is no, if creation came out of creator, out of this source, means it's not different, it's divine. And only our ignorance, our vision can be wrong, and we can say, oh no, we're living on this planet Earth and this is really hell, so awful reality. No, it's not hell, it's our mind creating this hell. But actually this world of triple Sai avatar, Sathya Sai, Sathya Sai, Prema Sai, this is the world where we have so many meditation techniques. This perfect world, actually. We have to change our consciousness, our vision, and then immediately this world will be divine and stage for our spiritual evolution. Saram everyone, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and see you next time. And we of course continue to discuss different aspects of Sathya Sai philosophy, and of course more and more stories and sweet memories. Saram, God bless all of us. Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam